Hi guys, it's Belle here, and I'm back with Junk Journal January day 26. This is hosted by Meg Journals in collaboration with Get Messy Art. All the links are down below in the description box, so please do check that out. And today's one is lyrics. I'm going to find this one really hard, guys, for one reason only. I have a habit of singing. It's just this thing. I can be folding clothes and singing about folding clothes. I can be just wandering down the street and I start singing and humming to myself. I cannot tell you how many times in my life I have not realised that I'm singing or humming out loud and someone actually stops and looks at me. And I do it all the time. And I have to be really careful because obviously... Oh, and I don't have a great voice, guys. So I pity anyone who's in my vicinity. But... yeah, I'm going to find this one hard because I can't sing, copyright and all that kind of thing. So I have chosen the song For You by Tracy Chapman. Love Tracy Chapman's work. I particularly love that song. It has deep meaning for my partner and I. So as does the album Fast Car, actually. It has a lot of meaning for us. So I'm going to write some lyrics out of that and not sing them. And I've chosen this image. This is going to be a really simple collage piece, guys. Yeah, I've chosen this image. I love this. This is obviously a phone, but I love the way she's like, there's all this stuff on this page. I was going to do a single spread and then I thought, no, I'm going to make this a double spread. And I keep using red-haired people in my work. Like I used some of red hair for the bookcase prompt, and that's only because I have red hair, so that's why I'm doing that. Let's see, right, I want this to go across both pages, so about here needs to be ripped. So yes, chosen that song, and I it was just a great excuse to listen to it again. Like I don't listen to it enough. Yeah. So I want that across there. And I'm going to just tear this. This, even though it's a phone, it kind of gives me, you know, big speaker vibes. I think it's because it's got these circles on it. So that's what it reminds me of. Speakers. Large speakers. Yeah, I love music. I'm guessing a lot of people love music. I think it's probably a thing. But I really loved music. And when my partner and I met, we were very, very young. We were teenagers. And one of the ways we connected was through sharing our musical tastes. We had very different musical tastes. Extremely different musical tastes. And one of the things we used to do was, you know, back then you'd make mixtapes for people, but you'd also share your, yes guys, it was tapes. It was not CDs. It was tapes. And we'd share them and kind of try and listen to what the other one liked, and sort of, yeah, it was just part of our relationship and growing together. And one of the first ones that we were really like, oh my gosh, yeah. It was actually my partner brought around Tracy Chapman's, I'm trying to find my phone folder, Tracy Chapman's Fast Car tape. And I listened to that. Anyway, so yeah, and that song's just very, very special to us. This is just I get a particular brand of toilet paper. If you are here in the UK, you may recognize this. It is an eco brand of toilet paper, and their toilet paper always comes in bright colors, which I love. Wrapping, it's all completely what's the word, recyclable and reusable. So I wanted to use some of that because I just had it in my scrap box, so I'm just gonna layer that up. I keep losing everything today. It had this nice blue, and it had this kind of weird pattern on it, which again reminded me of the 90s, which was when we met. So yeah, that fashion's all back in now, guys. Like, I didn't like that fashion the first time. Oh my gosh, I loved like the cargo, the oversized pants with the pockets, but I've just been a little bit of a, I don't like the term goth, because I don't like when people label themselves like that, but yeah, it's always been dark black or flowing hippie kind of clothes for me. So I was only wearing cargo patterns in black, and I was not wearing all the other strange things, and never trainers. I am not a trainer person now. Even it's so hard when I was, you know, I love running and stuff, that you have to go buy trainers, and I don't know, I just hate the way trainers look on my feet, and I'm not a fan of them. So yeah, but anyway, I was never into any of that, but there we go. I also wanted to use some of this Fun Bright. I've used this on another spread, and this paper, and I wanted to use it on here too, because I think music can make you feel all sorts of things. Good music touches us, our soul, and it can make us cry, it can make us happy, it can make us smile. We remember times in our lives by just listening to a particular song. Yeah, music is very important. And I had do have very sort of eclectic taste, I want to say. Or I did. I think as I've got older, maybe I don't listen to as much different styles as I used to. But yeah, when we met, he was all into like the 90s kind of music. You know, and rave music and whatever it was. I've got some actual music paper as well, and I've got this sun, so I want to use this sun because I want to write the lyrics in it, so I'm just gonna cut the yellow out. Yeah, he was into rap and kind of dance music, and I was not. I was into it was very weird, guys. I was into either metal and rock or classical, or 1950s and 60s music, you know. I mean, I loved Fats Domino and Benny King, and I'm telling you guys, playlists were weird. I could have a mixtape that would have everything from a bit of Vivaldi on it down to literally the Four Seasons, and then some like AC/DC and Black Sabbath. It was very weird. It was very, very weird. I feel like I want that to go across there a bit. Yeah, so I don't know if I want this on this side. I don't think so, because I want this to look like a speaker. So I do have some music paper. Okay, that's too much. Yeah, very, very random mixtapes. And then he came from a household where they listened to a lot of country and western, and then he was into like I said, rap and dance. It was a strange mix, but it was really fun to just try and listen to what the other person, I don't know, your teens, you're sitting around chatting, you're listening to some music. Yeah. And it was something we could connect on because we had such different interests. And as you will have known, if you've been with me for any length of time, I love to read, and he did not read. He was like, why pick up a book when you can watch a film? So this was a way that we could just connect differently and learn about each other a bit more. So yeah, that was really good. I'm going to cut this in half. But anyway, look at me reminiscing. Want a bit of music. I feel like I want this torn, so it's more like this. And I am actually going to cut between these. But, you know, I ended up liking some of what he liked. I mean, Tracy Chapman wasn't rap or anything, but I think she was quite big at the time. Then, you know, Fast Car had, I don't know when it came out, but it must have been quite recent. And then I got him into Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, AC/DC, and Fleetwood Mac. So I think it was a fair exchange. Oh, dear me. I don't know. Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to put that on there too. So I would love to know down below what's a song that is super meaningful to you, if you want to share that. I could have chosen so many, really, like, but this one, like I said, is particularly special. Put that there, put these over, really have to press that down into there, like so. Okay, that needs to stick down. Need some music over this side because obviously we've got music that side. We need to pick it up over here as well. Let's have a look for a better piece. I think I like this piece. I know it's upside down, guys. Those of you that do music are like, oh my gosh. But I used to play guitar, acoustic guitar, years ago. Not very well. But I cannot read music anymore. So I do have these little flowers as well. Don't know. I also want to put on, I've got these labels and I've stamped them onto vellum. Oh, we've still got this, haven't we? Could that go there? I mean, we've got a bit of this. Okay, let's just cut across there. I'm covering up all that blue though. I could do it like that. I've ended up covering up that whole blue bit that I put there. That's just how things happen sometimes. It's just how they happen. I suppose it's good to have really eclectic taste, but I think you do get to an age sometimes. Oh my gosh, am I that age now? I am. Where you just have things that you like, that you've listened to, that you know, that make you feel a certain way, and that's what you end up listening to. I think this year maybe I need to just listen to a few other things a bit more, maybe. Okay, we have this. I feel like I want it there. But then we've got nothing here. Flowers? I don't know, maybe we don't need anything there. Maybe I'll layer up another piece of music paper. Maybe that's what's bothering me, that it just seems too much of a straight line there. And so That's kind of bothering me. So we could have it a bit more like that. I don't know. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to come back to that bit. But I am going to stick these down. So yes, I've printed out with my StazOn using a label stamp onto vellum. I love doing this because I love the fact you can then see through them, but you're still getting that label effect. So yeah. Okay, so there's that. And I am actually going to put the number. Now I put the little, there it is. Oh, let's hope I can find the right numbers. So this is day 27. Where is the 7? Really got to sort this out, this stamp set. Okay. So yes, lyrics. I'm doing very well, guys. I'm not singing so far. I have to keep reminding myself, honestly. I think that's why I'm a bit quiet with this one. Quiet, you say? We've just done nothing but talk, Belle. I'm having to constantly remind myself not to burst into song. Okay, hold that down for a few minutes so it takes, because it's on vellum. And there we go. Excellent. 27. Perfect. All right. Now we're going to write out some of the lyrics. And I was thinking I can write them kind of around the sun. And then in here. And maybe even up here. So, I don't like my writing. However, someone did comment when I said this on I think it was one of Meg's videos, and someone did comment below that they were saying that, you know, because your handwriting is so individual and so you, and that a lot of people, when someone has obviously passed away or something that's special to you is their writing, their letters, things like that, and so we should use it more. So I'm being very brave and I want to do it. But I am going to. I'm going to put something hard under there so I can write it. So, no words to say. Words to convey. Feeling inside I have. For you. And we can say deep in my heart, safe from the guards of intellect and reason. Okay. I've missed a few words out if you know the song. But I'm just trying to think what I want to write. Is this. I need to put the NG there. So. Yeah, so there are lots of ways you can add lyrics. I know I've done it in other what's it called? Spreads in different journals. Hold on. Yeah, so as I was saying, there are lots of ways you can add lyrics, and I've added them sometimes just as background, printed them out, just used 1 or 2 words. What do I want to put? And I'm just writing the name of the song, and obviously that it's by Tracy Chapman. And I might just put the word lyrics across here. Or do I want to put the word lyrics? See, I've got that there and I haven't used it for anything. Now, I was wondering if we pull out my favourite stencil, but I also have this fun stencil. It's another Tim Holtz one. This is, let me try and read this, THMS 160. And I was just wondering if I should put a little bit of pink down there with these X's. I like that because it looks like kisses and hugs, doesn't it? XXOO. Or is that just me? So it looks like kisses and hugs. And then let's put some X's down here too. And I'm using worn lipstick here. This is da. Maybe another 2 down here, maybe. Maybe I want something else. Don't know. Let's have it this way. Let's do it this way. And do like just the 3 of them and then see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks okay. Let's do another, let's do 2 circles here. Let's get some more ink on my brush first. Okay, so I knew I wanted something there. And maybe we just put actually one of these words in the middle from the heart. I think that's a bit too long. Heart and soul. Sweet life. Great love. Do small things with great love. But I think I want to put just... Oh, I don't know. Do I just want to put love you? Always and forever, maybe. Oh, let's celebrate. Ooh. Do you know what's making it difficult? I'm going to put from the heart. What's making it difficult is that this is quite, it's making me feel a little bit soppy. I'm very romantic. Do you know what one I'm going to use? I'm going to use Happy Together. Because we were happy together listening to these musics. And we are happy together almost 34 years later. So that's what I'm going to put there. I do not like being overtly... Like, my partner is so romantic and I'm just like, oh, no, that makes me cringe. Let's... Ugh, no, thank you. So... Because, yeah, I am not that way inclined very much. Sometimes I am. But there we go. So that is day 27. Where is the little list? And that was lyrics. And I don't know, that was quite a reflective, even though the last prompt is reflect, that was quite a reflective page. Yeah. Those lyrics are something. So if you haven't heard For You by Tracy Chapman, go check that out. It's a beautiful song. And yeah, I've got lyrics on there. It's given me those 90s vibes a little bit. It's got the sun and some music paper and bits and bobs, and you know, I don't know, I like the page. It's simple, but I do like it. So that's it for today, guys. That is day 27, lyrics. And thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will be back again soon with another video where I'm not being so reflectively sappy. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you are listening to some great music and having lots and lots of crafty fun. Bye for now.